Yep, we are live.
You're muted, but
We are live. Don't know why I was muted.
all right.
So I'm just gonna
We are
keep
indeed
working.
live.
I'm just gonna keep working on what I've been working on all day.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Have one more page to do Facebook on. And then I'm going back and I'm fixing up a few things.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so I actually kind of want to make her shirt a greenish thing. Just to make it stand out. Alright. The truth of the matter is that this does need to be brought in like that.
That could be better. Oh well.
Just doing colors and whatnot here. Blah, 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 blah.
Yo, Taxi, good to have you.
It's Taxi.
Actually, I got a haircut finally. And none too soon, because holy cow. I don't think I've had hair that long in a long time.
Yeah, your hair was getting kind of long.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little cut off in the camera. I need to get proper mount for this camera. Right now, I just have it like stacked on a gum box.
Yeah, my camera doesn't have a proper mount, but I don't really use it. Maybe eventually. Okay.
Would you rather fight a 10-foot long gorilla, like a 10-foot tall gorilla, with a loaded pistol, or a King Kong the size of a grape? So
King Kong size of grape. Ah, cute little monkey.
yes, would King Kong be the size of the grape? Because if that's the case, then I'm gonna fight King Kong. You know,
But he obviously has the strength of King Kong.
Okay, that would be
the size of a grape. So good luck stepping on him. You try and step on him, he just holds you up. He's like,
that one episode of The Simpsons where Mr. Burns tries to step on an ant.
oh yeah, he can't do it.
Not as strong as the puzzle. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight a 10-foot gorilla with a pistol. Oh my gosh, that'd be scary.
I mean, you'd still be able to drop it.
Probably still be able to drop it, but man, I would rather fight grape-sized King Kong.
True. Grape-sized King Kong wouldn't be as terrifying. Don't know how easy it would be to beat.
Get us fly swatter.
King Kong's pretty tough. Grape-sized King Kong versus Baby Gamera. graveside. It's funny.
Okay. So now for because I need the color, King of the Wall, and he is lenient. Thankfully, I don't need to do the full.
Okay, so funny thing about some of the Gamera movies I was watching
Yeah.
for the ones in the 90s, there was a trilogy that was made in the 90s. They were canonical to themselves. And there's a character in there named Asagi. And as you know, when you see her, she looks like she's half Japanese. You know, she looks like she's mixed. And so I was like, oh, okay, you know, she probably is. I look up the cast after I've seen the trilogy. She's Steven Seagal's daughter.
Really?
Yeah. Probably his first kid. I don't know how many kids he has, if he has any more than her, but with his first wife, though. Her mom is his first wife. But yeah, so she's got a Japanese name. She doesn't have a Seagal as a last name, but yeah, I was like, well, that explains why she looked mixed. But it's Steven Seagal's daughter. I was like, I did not see that one coming. You know, now that I think about it, I think she got her acting chops from him.
From what?
From her father. Because, yeah. A lot of the acting in those was very wooden.
Go figure.
Yeah, but in the Gamera the Brave one, that one had like really good acting. I was like, heck yeah, these people know how to act. That was a much more fun movie to watch than the definitely more so than the last of that Gamera trilogy. I was waiting for that one to end.
We still need to track down that Prince of Space.
Oh yeah, we need to.
Just so we can get our hands on that.
Heck yeah. Oh, you want to know another thing that made the Gamera the Brave movie great?
Yeah.
There were, like, actually, I don't know how many references to Sergeant Frog.
Really?
Yeah. Like, there's this part where the neighbor girl, who's really nice to him, she got like the latest volume of Sergeant Frog and she let him borrow it.
That's funny. Oh, that is right in that time.
Yeah, 2006. And so she was like, the latest volume came out, 13. But it's just funny that was like, I mean, I don't know if it was actually the 13th volume or if that was just the movie. But I don't know, they must have had some sort of connection between the studios. Because there was just like Sergeant Frog. There was like a stuffed Kuroro and stuff, you know. Yeah, I thought that was hilarious. I was like, heck yeah. There was also like some Bionicles and stuff there too.
Really?
Yeah. But it was the Metro Nui.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he had like the Metro Nui coat pack. I can't remember the Nuju.
Yeah. But yeah, we needed to track down that Prince of Space movie.
I'm all for that, man.
Well, my head's kind of feeling funny.
I'm super tired right now, actually.
I'm not super tired. Yeah, I'm not feeling great either.
Yeah, I was debating on whether or not I was going to do this, but I want to get this basically done today. So I was like, well, I guess I'll be working on it anyway. So
Maybe we'll make it a short stream. We'll see.
I wouldn't be against that, honestly. But if not, okay.
Big thing I want to do is just get this page flattened so I can start lighting soon. Because I think I might still be able to. I might still be able to get this first chapter done this month as far as the art goes. That'd be really nice.
Still thinking about King Kong the size of a grape. That's why we like Taxi coming around. He tells us funny things like that. Grape Kong. King of grapes. Grapey Kong.
Mighty Grape Young.
Mighty Grape Young. Oh my gosh.
I've never seen that movie, Mighty Joe Young.
Oh really? Well, there's a couple. Like, which one are you thinking?
The
about?
original, the one that started Harry Nelson's career.
Yeah, Wait, have I seen it? I'm not sure if I've seen that. Because I've seen the remake in, was it the early 2000s or the 90s?
There was a Mighty Joe.
Yeah.
Oh wait. I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I remember seeing it on like TV back in the 90s. Or maybe early 2000s.
Yeah. I didn't see that. That is Mighty Joe Young, isn't it?
Yeah, no, that was a Mighty Joe Young movie.
Is it called that?
Yep. See, they've been trying to do reboots forever, you know.
Oh.
It's just, at the same time, there was like some really cool stuff coming out still. Nowadays, it's, you know, the reboots are always in motion. It's just there's not really a lot of good stuff getting made. So it just seems like they're grabbing at straws or whatever, you know.
Well, everybody wants a cash cow.
Yeah.
They want the next cinematic universe or next trend hopping. But that's all coming crashing down.
Yeah.
As it does.
I think people are getting sick of Marvel movies.
Oh, they have been for a while.
Like, I think Ant-Man 3 or whatever was kind of one of the ones that was like...
Yeah, that was
okay. Well, it's because there was nothing good to it. I can't remember if I watched talk about it. But yeah, it wasn't good.
Well, and it's getting to the most dangerous point for them where there is just sheer apathy for all of it.
Well, yeah. Okay.
That's
this
the
is
thing about it.
anyone with sense or story, like, some amount of experience in making stories or trying to do things or whatever, like us, would know that you can't saturate your own market.
Yeah.
But Disney doesn't know that. Or they don't believe that. And they just will make things and pump them out rapid fire. And it becomes white noise.
Yeah.
That's the risk you run. And then you become your own worst enemy. It's like, yeah. You're
How do I save this? There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna disable you temporarily so I can see exactly.
and I was never actually into the whole Marvel cinematic universe anyway.
So, like I was talking to a couple guys the other day, and I mentioned I was like, yeah, I think the most Marvel movies I've seen is like 7 or something like that. I think I counted them all one day, and I think I got like.
I mean, I've seen quite a few. I have seen quite a few, but it's, you know me, I tend to watch things as more a study sometimes than
Yeah.
actually for entertainment.
Well, it's gotten to the point where it's not even worth for that.
No. I saw my lifetime fill of Marvel, and I don't even know. Let me see. Let me see what ones did I watch. I watched. I think I watched all of the Avengers up to. What was the one where he snaps? What's that one called?
Or who snaps?
The snap guy.
Oh, Thanos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, is that an?
Yes, that's an Avengers movie.
Infinity War is an Avengers movie.
Yeah. Yeah, Infinity War. Yeah, I watched Infinity War. Like, I watched all of them, the Avengers movies, up to Infinity War. And then I was just like, I have no interest in anything more. Because this wasn't very good. I've seen Thor.
Seen that one.
And then Thor Ragnarok.
I haven't seen that.
I'm gonna say for the most part, that's probably the best Marvel movie because it's just funny. But then there's a lot of the shots that are just kind of, I don't know, doesn't feel good to watch at times, you know.
Yeah, I mean that's some of Marvel.
Well, it just seems like when they're out in the alien city or whatever, there's just, I don't know. basically, it's kind of weird.
Here is set. On to next set, please.
Yeah. What other? I've seen all the X-Men movies.
That's getting bad there now.
Well, the last X-Men movie was 2019, which was
Mutants?
no.
Or whatever.
Oh, I've not seen that one, but that one doesn't
I
count.
don't think you want to.
I don't think that one counts.
I don't even think the creators.
No,
it came out.
It fell off the map. Like, I remember seeing trailers for it, and then never heard anything about it after the trailer.
It just sort of came out, and
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've not seen that one, and it's not even available to watch like anywhere, I think. So, you know. Then, but yeah, and those X-Men movies just got bad.
Yeah.
They just pushed that premise. They stretched the premise too far. It's like you're really trying to have a real world message with these scenarios. Like it doesn't quite work with what you're trying to get across here. Doesn't quite work. I mean, yeah. The original message of the X-Men, and see, that's the thing, it made sense for the time because of what was happening in the 60s.
Yeah.
But you're still saying that same message, and things are different. So
well, it's the disconnect between it's just the disconnect.
well, I
Between
don't know.
It just doesn't have any kind of doesn't feel like it has any intention to,
Well, no, it feels like they had intention. The intention just doesn't work. The message gets lost.
Yeah.
It's
I guess
like,
that's what
yeah, it's like this becomes incredibly pretentious. And then you end on Dark Phoenix, which was just a mess. That was an absolute mess. I did not understand. Like, oh man, I got so many mixed messages from that movie, but at the same time, it just wasn't good. And it didn't even actually follow the Dark Phoenix story correctly or anything. So, yeah.
yeah, it tends to be a trend.
And then, and what I'm about to say is probably gonna make people mad, but hey, it's my view. Not a fan of Logan, the movie.
Oh yeah.
I've seen it. Everyone was going crazy for it. I watched it. I wasn't impressed. It wasn't very good. People like, oh, violence or whatever. And like, I don't care about this forced father-daughter scenario and the whole situation with Charles Xavier. But see, his situation wasn't the problem. It was interesting. It wasn't the problem. My problem was that he, being well aware of his condition and the danger it can bring, forces Logan to accept the dinner invitation from this nice farming family that basically gets the whole family killed. And the family had no relevance to the actual plot other than they wanted to make a message about like big businesses or something harassing the little guy. And then that whole family gets, and it's like, are you kidding me? Charles Xavier is smarter than that. He knows that they're being hunted, for one. They know they're being hunted. And two, his condition can like blow people's brains up. So why would you put the family at risk? Oh man, it was so dumb. Because it wasn't even any question about maybe something bad will happen. It's like, oh no, you know something bad is going to happen to this family.
Yeah.
So it just...
Contrivance.
Yes. Yes. And that's why I'm like, yeah, this movie's basically like Wolverine. X-Men Origins Wolverine.
No, exactly. Flattered.
No, well, the movie was not a flattering depiction of the X-Men story. Plus, there were like X-Men comics in it. It was so confusing. There were the classic X-Men comics from like, well, I they might have been from like the 70s or the 80s. But
you know, they always try to get meta with it, and it just ends up being goofy.
yeah, it was so confusing because it was like all these mutant kids are trying to get to whatever Magneto's paradise for mutants was. I keep wanting to say Genova, but well, maybe it was Genova, but that's, you know. But yeah, it like, and the only reason they know about the place is because of the comics.
Oh.
And it's like, what is this plot? Oh no, we're gonna get Logan, dad mode Logan, and he's gonna just like cut up these people. Ha ha. Ha ha. I don't care.
I never bothered with that movie.
Yeah. And then I also watched the what's it called? Deadpool movies. Yeah. It's like, Deadpool's kind of annoying. To me, he's supposed to be his character, so I mean, I think as far as Deadpool goes, those were probably really good Deadpool movies. He was annoying.
New idea, drink tier list? What kind of drinks we talking?
Hawaiian punch.
Hawaiian punch?
Talking like Hawaiian punch, Sobe. I've never drank Sobe, so I don't know. Arizona. I've had Arizona Orangeade. That was pretty good. Instead of lemonade, it was orangeade. and it's just sugar water
Yeah, I figure.
with a slight hint of orange.
Okay, this page is on. Yeah, I just don't care for super. I've never cared for superhero films.
Yeah, I mean that's the fact of it. That's where my opinions are coming from. I'm just not really a fan of superheroes, so you know, I don't care if like people love those movies. You know, everyone. I feel like people have kind of lost touch with the fact that just because someone doesn't like what you like doesn't mean they hate you or even hate that you like something.
Well, yeah, that's
Because I don't. I'm like, yeah, glad someone likes it.
so Tatsy asks, what do you think would happen if you and Anvil switched jobs for a week? I think my students would be very confused.
Hi, I'm Mr.
And I wouldn't know what to do with myself.
You'd be working on stuff.
I guess so.
Don't forget you have to go clean on Saturday. Well, any day of the week, really. It should be easy for you. You live in the same town.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'd be easy, you know? Okay, we're technically not done plotting every page because we did get lazy and not do some of the crap. But that's alright. That's
Yeah, your students would be very confused, and I'd be like, I don't know what to do with you guys. Like, am I babysitting? What's going on here? What do your students call you? Do they call you Steiny?
no.
Mr. Steiny!
That reminds me of that meme. Oh, it's like from, I think it's from Malcolm in the Middle,
Oh?
where it's no dialogue or anything like that, but it's a scene where the dad looks at one of his kids like real serious, and the caption is, "When my son uses my gamer tag I haven't used for over a decade." Calls me by my gamer tag or something.
That would be weird. That'd be weird if we called our dad by his gamer tag. Hey, Killjoy. Then he'd be like, I'm a fun guy. Why are you calling me Killjoy? What?
Where are we going? Okay, let's go back to the first page and let's do some.
Honestly, if I get what I'm working on off the ground here, then you wouldn't be like, oh, I don't know what to do with myself. You'd just be taking commissions.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'd be doing anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on getting going here.
Do we want the desert to be a different? Now,
I mean, as far as the best superhero movie goes, there is one.
yeah. Mystery Squad.
Mystery Squad. It just made me think of the Sphinx.
The Super Squad.
The
That's
Super Squad. Wait, I've got it. The Super Squad. That guy who played the Sphinx, he was in something.
He was.
Because he's Native American, so it was a.
Yeah.
He usually plays Native American roles, like characters or whatever. But
Yeah. What was it? Was it?
I wonder if he was in Malcolm in the Middle, actually.
Was it Dances with Wolves that he was in?
Oh, he probably was definitely in that one. Yeah.
Oh. Oh no, that was that other guy.
He might have been Malcolm in the Middle.
Really?
Maybe. You want to? So you remember Call of the Wilderness, the Mystery Science Theater with Bigfoot? Oh, you probably never saw that one. You probably were at college when we were watching those. It's one of the newer seasons.
Yeah. No, I never.
So there's a Native American guy in it. He's one of the Rangers. He was in Malcolm in the Middle. Yeah. And when Francis opened up a corner of his house as a casino, because his wife is Inuit, and a corner of their property, like a corner of the house, was on the reservation. He's like, really?
Oh.
So he starts a casino.
The problem is though, the way he learns about it is the house. She's like, I can't remember whoever built it, but she's like, he didn't build the foundation right, so they're slowly sliding off the reservation or something. and she's like, yeah, another 10 years we'll have a very nice waterfront view of the lake. Yeah, that show's funny.
I think I've seen all of like 3.
Oh, I've seen all the episodes. I think my favorite one is there was a contest, a pharmaceutical contest that Malcolm and his friend. What was his friend's name? Stevie, I think is his friend's name. They entered it because they figured they could win. You know, he had to be really clever or whatever. And so they were given certain cultures and they were told figure out how to change its state or its form or whatever it is for biochemistry without radiation. So make it utilize some mutagen properties without using radiation for the mutagenic properties.
Okay.
And they're just racking their brain trying to figure this out, and Reese wants to help, but you know he's not smart. So they give him some food coloring. they give him test tubes with different food coloring, so they're different colors, water. They're like, here, play with these. And so he's like mixing colors, and he thinks he invented a new color, and it's just green, which is kind of funny because it's a lot like Blackadder when he was trying to get gold through alchemy.
I don't remember that.
That's in season 2. It was Percy. But they kind of leave to get something to eat, and they come back in, and Reese is in the room, and the contents mutated. It's separated, and they're like, wait, how did we get this? This is a successful result. How did this happen? So they start questioning Reese. He thinks he's in trouble. And they're like, no, Reese, you did something good. Whatever you did, we don't know. And so Reese kind of just follows himself, like goes over what he was doing exactly. And some of it's just kind of sad. Like he tried to do his homework and it's math, and he's like, don't get it. Doesn't make sense. Stupid. He goes into the bathroom and he's like just basically telling that to himself in the mirror, and he's like smacking himself and feels pathetic, and then he realizes that he just acted that all out. He's like, so then I decided to work on my triceps, and they're like, dude, it's okay. No one likes math. But try to make him feel better. But then he just was like, so then I go to the bed and I throw the ball at the wall. And he's bouncing this ball off the wall. And they see stuff drop from the ceiling into the mixture, and it separates. And they're like, we must have asbestos in our ceiling, because asbestos has mutagen. They're like celebrating, like, we got asbestos in our ceiling. And then they're like, oh gosh, we have asbestos in our ceiling. I thought that one was a very clever episode. I
What
like
up,
that.
Isaac? How's it going, man? I can wait to find out you have asbestos in your system.
Yeah, I know. I hope I don't have asbestos.
Oh,
I don't think we do. I live in an old building.
older.
Yeah, but most everything's been renovated. And I think that they said that when I moved in. They're like,
Well,
we, we had the asbestos removed. Blah blah blah. Yay! Don't need none of that.
Would you rather eat cereal for every meal for a month or mac and cheese for 2 months?
So, wait, like
No,
mac and
okay.
cheese for every meal for 2 months?
For every meal.
Oh gosh, cereal. Give me cereal.
So, okay, can we do like in the same way that you can have other forms of cereal? Can you have other forms of mac and cheese?
Ah, lasagna, mac and cheese.
Well, yeah. Could it be classified as mac and cheese? Or does it have to be just?
And as far as cereal goes, does it have to be just cold cereal? Can it be hot cereal too? Regardless, I'm going with cereal.
If it's mac and cheese, like
Look,
in spirit,
cereal has
and I can add like
more benefit because I mean there's good nutrition in cereal when you get the right kind of cereal. And it's only a month.
Yeah, that's true.
You don't have to put up with eating the same thing for more than 1 month.
Okay, so box mac and cheese
Ugh.
or regular Cheerios with milk. No,
Oh gosh.
I'd go with the Cheerios.
I can't eat Cheerios.
I mean, it would suck, and I'd probably be malnourished by the end.
No, like Cheerios are oats.
Oh.
I can't eat oats.
Oh, that's stuff for you.
Yeah, no, that would kill me. I'd have to go with the mac and cheese then. Because I would probably die if I had to eat nothing but Cheerios for a month. Not from like the malnourishment, but from like dehydration and just everything that, oh my gosh, yeah. That would suck. My body doesn't do oats anymore. For some reason.
Oh, dumb. It's been an hour. Boy, I'm starting to get a headache.
You might be
Like,
a little under the weather, my friend.
yeah.
Which is too bad.
Well, I got what I wanted to do done today. So I'm okay. I do have some more like minor flatting things to do, like extra colors and stuff like that that need to be put into place. Especially on this first page, just a lot of extra lines. But the main stuff is done. So I think I'm gonna call it a little bit early tonight.
Yeah, I'm
I've
good
been
with
needing
that.
rest anyway. So.
I'm super tired. And
All right. Well, we're gonna call it a little bit early tonight, and we're gonna be back probably on Thursday. Maybe it depends. I think we'll be good. Either way, thank you guys for joining us.
yeah, thank you, people.
Yep. Really do appreciate you coming by. Like I said, we'll be back on Thursday. We'll be continuing this. Maybe even I'll be doing lighting. I'm really excited to get to lighting because that's when the pages are really coming out. So. then.
All right. See you Thursday.